She's recently spoken out about stepping away from acting, but now new reports suggest Angelina Jolie may even be making the move to politics.
There we go, Angelina 2016, but her latest project sees her go behind the camera for the second time for her film Unbroken. Dickie Wilkins is back. He got to sit down with Angelina exclusively. Mate, you know, she brought the entire brood again. She always travels with them. They love it here down under. How close was this project to her heart?
It's an incredible story, the tale of Louis Zamperini. It was turned into a book called Unbroken. Angelina fell in love with the book, realised that Louis was living just up the hill from her in Hollywood, so she pledged to make this movie, and so it came to pass. She had to fight for the gig of directing the film. She actually raised a flag up the flagpole at her house and rang him up and said, "Look down, there's a flag flying," and she told him she'd do that if she got the job directing it.
Wow.
She decided to make the film in Australia. They could have done it anywhere, and it's absolutely amazing, and Angelina is quite a girl.
Oscar winner, activist, mother, married to one of the most famous men in the world. Angelina Jolie's had an astonishing transformation throughout her career and is now one of the most powerful women in film.
As an artist, I work so hard. I love directing. You never know if you're good at something. You never know if you do your best and you do it with all your heart. And you do it for all the good, right reasons, but you don't know if you're going to do it right.
Her latest project saw her relocate to Australia with husband Brad Pitt and their tight-knit family in tow.
I'm excited for people of Australia to see the film just because they will be surprised at all the different places that, you know, that have become Japan or California or Germany or. I think they'll be charmed, or I hope they'll be interested in what's come of Australia and Unbroken.
Tell me about visiting these places, because I'm curious to know how much your sort of star power gets in the way sometimes.
It's not easy for a town to have a movie come into it. You know, sometimes town can be quite bothered with when a movie production comes in and streets have to be shut down. And we had people in Tamworth and Morris Creek. Everybody was so supportive, and we felt so welcomed, and we had a great time. And many of them were in the film. They made it easier for us. They made it special.
The film is called Unbroken, her greatest challenge yet.
You fight harder than those other guys, and you win.
This might be the fastest final lap in Olympic history.
If you could take it, you can make it.
As an actor, you draw so much on your personal experiences. Do you do the same as a director?
I suppose so. It is different because as an actor, you have that one character, and of course there are characters I need to direct that I don't understand at all or can't relate to. As a director, you're that little bit removed where you have to try to really put yourself into everybody's shoes, including all these young men, which made me less think about my own experiences, but more my sons or things I know about Brad, and tried to get into their mindset.
Angelina knew she had to earn her stripes as a director, but even she admits initially she thought she'd bitten off more than she could chew.
When you're trying to get the job, they say, you have X amount of money and you have to shoot this and this and this and this and this, and you know, can you do this and can you do that? And when of course you're trying to get the job, you say, yeah,
no worries,
absolutely, yeah, that's not going to be a problem at all. And then you get the job and you think, how am I supposed to do that? And I learned so much, and that's the joy of filmmaking, of course, is you get this to spend 2 years of your life getting this extraordinary education.
During the making of Unbroken, however, she found solace in the man that inspired the film, Louis Zamperini.
I had no idea when I was embarking on this. I had read the book, and I wanted to spend years following this man's footsteps because I wanted to learn from him, and I wanted to be, I wanted to be inspired like everybody who learns about him. But I didn't know I would meet one of my best friends who would be such a father figure to me and give me so much guidance and help me through tough times in my life.
With Unbroken set to hit cinemas early next year, the Jolie Pitts have turned their attention to their next challenge.
So what did you decide?
I want a divorce.
She and Brad will reunite on the big screen for the first time in a decade, and by the look of things, she can't wait.
I did a film with Brad. I directed a film. We acted in together. We hadn't acted together for 10 years, so we decided we'd do it again, and we did a drama about a bad marriage on our honeymoon. That's what we decided to do. I know, but it was good. It was good. You know, we jumped right in and got got really creative together, and it was good.
Is that like skating on thin ice?
Yeah, it was. A lot of friends of ours thought it was a really. They didn't say a bad idea, but they asked us a few times if we were sure we wanted to do that. But we're glad we did.
Are you right?
Yeah, that she. I mean, you know, when you admire Angelina like Dickie and I do, you've known her, you've spoken to her.
Yes.
I would say friends with her. She is very breathtaking in real life. And then she's going to be a director. I think she could be up for an Oscar nom. If this is coming out at Christmas time, do you reckon?
It's a fantastic film.
So she's going to be an Oscar-nominated director.
She's quite
we know you're
magnetic,
both
isn't
in
she?
love with Angelina
she's an
Jolie.
ambassador
What's
for
not to
children
love?
around the world. What's not to love?
To see more of this exclusive interview, Nine is airing an entertainment special, Angelina, Unbroken and exclusive, on December 6th.
Watch for details on how you can win flights and tickets to join Angelina on the red carpet in LA, premiere of Unbroken, courtesy of Dolby Atmos. And, of course, Dickie and I are now running the Angelina Facebook page that we are fans of.
I'm not sure about that last part.
Just press like, buddy. Just press like.